So I spend quite a lot of my time on Twitter. I love Twitter. I've met quite a lot of people over the years I've been online using Twitter. A lot of people ask about Twitter lists. Don't understand what they are, so I wanted to spend some time today explaining how I use lists and why you should. So I'm on my homepage, my profile page on Twitter at the moment. I'm just going to explain to you how to navigate and build lists. So lists are just in the basic navigation here, and you can see the lists that I've created. You can create, as far as I'm aware, as many as you want. So I have mine divided up in personal categories. So I've got one for snooker. That's got snooker players I might want to read about and interact with. Business, people who tweet about business, that could be business publications. I've got venues, that might be local restaurants. Web developers, for example, people who are talking about lots of geeky stuff. So I'm just going to explain how you add people to this list. So let's build one. So if I go to the search box, let's just pick Magento. Magento is an e-commerce platform, for those of you that don't know. And let's view people. This is giving me a list of people at the top and also tweets about Magento. So let's just have a look at the top people that Twitter suggests for Magento itself. Okay, so this is Magento itself, so I'm interested in what they've got to say. So we click the little person icon and add or remove from lists, and then you can see the lists that I've got already. I'm going to create a new list just to show you how this works. I'm going to call it Magento. I'm going to leave this as a public list. The difference between public and private lists, it's fairly self-explanatory. If you leave your list as public, then other users, people that follow you on Twitter, can see this list. They can also follow this list themselves rather than building it. If you mark it as private, then no one can see that list, and also the people you put in that list don't know they're a part of it either. So you make your own decision as to whether you want it to be a public or a private list. Once you've set it up, you can change it, so you can make that decision later. So we'll save this list, and then I'm going to put Magento in my Magento list. Okay, Magento Connect. Okay, so I'm going to add them to my Magento list. It's done. Let's have a look around. Magento tutorials. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let's just scroll down, see who else we can find here. Chief of Staff at Magento. Okay, Karen looks pretty cool. Let's add her. Okay, so that's one way of adding people to lists. You can add people to multiple lists as well. So if you've got a local list like I do, and a web developers list, and someone's a local web developer, you might have them in both lists. Let's find another one. Okay, Magento Group. So let's just have a look more at their profile. Okay, here's that button again. So you can add from here as well. Okay, so that's my list created. I have a Magento list, and I've got a bunch of people in it. So if I now go back to my profile, I go back to my lists, and let's just click on my Magento list. So now you can see that I'm looking at all the tweets from the accounts that are in that list. So this is my little personal magazine of Magento stuff. Now, what I'm noticing here is this Magento Connect account is just spamming links everywhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm not really interested in lots of spammy links. I'm just going to remove them from my list, and they're gone. If I just refresh the screen, you'll see they're gone. So again, there's quite a lot of these accounts that are spamming, but just for the example, you can see why you would use lists. I use them personally because there are far too many people in my home feed for me to follow, and there are all sorts of different tweets from different sources about different things, and it's quite difficult to concentrate on that and have conversations. I might be talking to people locally, I might be looking for things to do at the weekend with the children, I might be interested in what's happening in web developer space, and what's new and what's in the news there. But it means I can have conversations in different things. It also means something I've found quite interesting is for particular categories of Twitter accounts, you notice how many of them actually engage in a particular category and how many of them just spam lots of links. So, for example, let's just show you one of these lists. I'll just show you the one that this amuses me quite a lot, actually. That the social category. So this is my list of people who are social media experts. Okay, so let's just look down here at who is actually engaging and who is just dropping links everywhere. Okay, so link drop, engaging. Dwayne's a nice guy. Link drop, link drop, link drop, link drop, link drop, another link drop. So you can see that a lot of these. Hi Natalie, if you're watching. Natalie doesn't do too much link dropping. She's a good girl. But you can see that there's an awful lot of people in here that are global social media experts that are just tweeting link after link after link after link, and there's very little engagement. People that know how to use Twitter know it's all about engagement, it's all about talking to people. So you'll find links in my feed, of course, but you'll find me generally commenting on people or retweeting things that I find interesting, having conversations with people, having a bit of fun, being sarcastic. That's kind of my humour. But follow me at Tillison and chat with me there. I'd love to hear from you.